Are we in alt season yet? What's going on, guys? Randy here with another crypto video. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and for exclusive content, be sure to check out my Patreon link down below. Alright, I get the question all the time, are we in alt season? Is it here? The simple answer is yes. The long answer is it's far from over. Let's take a look at a chart here called Path to Alt Season. So phase 1 is Bitcoin. Flow of money moves into Bitcoin, causing price surges. And this, often happens right around halving. After the Bitcoin halving, you start to see money flow into Bitcoin. The phase overlap, money flows into Ethereum, but it struggles to keep up with Bitcoin. Ethereum goes back and forth with Bitcoin and starts outperforming it. Some could argue that we started phase 2 at the beginning of 2021, where Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin, and we hear talks of the flippening. I still think we're in that phase, and we're starting to do the overlap, which is money is starting to trickle into large caps where we see large buy-ups happening. And it's obviously happening right now with Dogecoin and Ethereum Classic, Ethereum, Cardano. All these coins are starting to move up, hit price discovery, things like that, okay? But they're not going parabolic yet. So that's why I think we're in the overlap phase. So phase 3, large caps, Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin and large caps are going parabolic. That hasn't happened yet for the large caps. I mean, I guess you could say that for maybe like a Dogecoin, where it kind of has. An Ethereum Classic starting to, but we're in the phase overlap and we're starting to get into phase 3. The next phase overlap before phase 4, regardless of the market cap, some altcoins with strong fundamentals are having pumps. And then finally, phase 4 is altcoin season, which is the full-blown euphoria. So large caps have gone full vertical and we're seeing blow off tops, and you're going to know when we're at the blow off top. Let's look at Chainlink, for instance. It's been hitting, it's been hovering around $50, and a blow off top is going to be something insane like $200, $300 per coin. That sounds crazy, but if you were around in 2017, you know that those kind of crazy numbers happen. Even if it's only for a short amount of time, people are going to be throwing money into just about anything. They're going to be following the news a lot of times. Oh, there's new news coming out, money gets tossed into that coin. New news from another coin, that coin's gonna pump. Oh, it's something got listed on Coinbase, massive pump. Okay, and then continuing on with phase 4, mid caps, low caps, micro caps all tend to pump around the same time. Large caps have even been outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it seems every coin is going parabolic regardless of the fundamentals. Memes are everywhere. You could say that now there are these meme coins everywhere, and that's in part because Dogecoin is having the success that it is. During this phase 4, you're going to see even more meme coins. Everyone is super excited, and you will feel the mania in the air, and you're going to feel the excitement. You'll know because your portfolio probably 10x'd, and everybody is an expert. Everybody's feeling like an expert at that point. All right, and while we're at it, let's take a look at the Wall Street cheat sheet, psychology of a market. So it goes from hope to optimism to belief to thrill to finally euphoria. I think right now on this chart, we're in the belief stage. Time to get fully invested, especially because we haven't hit that major alt season yet. I think DeFi is going to be huge this summer, just like it was last summer. We're starting to shift from NFTs into DeFi, and don't worry, NFTs will rebound, but I think we're going to go back to DeFi, especially because Ethereum is leading the charge. Most DeFi platforms are on Ethereum. You'll know when we start to get into the thrill stage, which is I will buy more on margin. Gotta tell everyone to buy. And then finally, euphoria is I am a genius. We're all going to be rich. Okay, and then it gets interesting. You don't want to be on the other side of this, though, in the complacency. We just need to cool off for the next rally, and it's hard to decipher sometimes because we do have these pullbacks. Like a few weeks ago we had that quick pullback. You're complacent, you're like, well, it's just we need a correction. But after this massive blow off top that's inevitably going to happen, that's not the time to be complacent. Chances are there's not going to be a next leg up, but hey, you never know. We'll see what happens. But then you get into the anxiety, denial, panic, anger, depression, disbelief. You don't want to be down here. That's the bear market. And the thing is, if you don't, you could be a millionaire on paper, but if you don't sell, you're not going to be a millionaire in real life. So here's an article from Finance Magnates, and with an interview from from Scott Melker of the Wolf of All Streets. He says, Melker says Bitcoin dominance is the measure of the percentage of the market cap of the entire crypto market represented by Bitcoin, and that has dropped from nearly 75% to below 50% in 2021, indicating altcoins rising in both value and market cap. And if you go over to CoinGecko right here at the top, it'll tell you the Bitcoin dominance. It's at 43% now, which is insanely low, which means that a lot of money is going into altcoins right now. And Marie Tatibouet, the chief marketing officer at Gate.io, pointed to decline in Bitcoin dominance as an indicator that altcoin season has arrived. This shows that the market has matured as investors are starting to see what else there is in the supermarket aisles. While Bitcoin has struggled to reclaim the 60,000 psychological level, Ethereum has far surpassed the $30,000 level, while coins like Chainlink are testing new highs. And like I said earlier, we're going to see the next leg up because Ethereum is going to lead the way. All right, and then Melker goes on to say DeFi assets have been riding the coattails of Ethereum, the platform that most of DeFi is being built on top of. Many, including myself, are projecting a DeFi summer, much like we saw in 2020. The most exciting development in crypto are in the decentralized finance space, which should be reflected moving forward in the related assets. And in this article from Cointelegraph, Season rush, Ethereum and DeFi get in shape for another hot summer. So like I said earlier, now is the time to pick out the DeFi gems while they're still low and ride those to new all-time highs in this alt season, which is inevitably coming, this next DeFi boom. So they go on to mention BTC dominance again. The only time the metric has ever been lower than its current level, meaning Bitcoin dominance, was just before the cryptocurrency market crash in 2018, when investors were desperately looking for alternatives to Bitcoin, as the flagship cryptocurrency had dropped by over 60% at the time. But this being a different market, we all know that it's not the same. This market isn't crashing anytime relatively soon. Additionally, another improvement proposal for Ethereum, EIP 1559, has been greenlit by the developer community as a part of the London hard fork that's scheduled to happen in July. And Ziani further spoke on the hard fork, saying, "This upgrade will begin burning transaction fees, naturally reducing Ethereum's rate of inflation. If network usage is high enough, Ethereum may even become deflationary. This is a highly bullish development that the market has just begun to price in." So on April 15th, Ethereum had the Berlin upgrade, and that's when we saw the price start to increase for Ethereum. And again, this is going to happen again when this London hard fork happens in July, and that's when things are going to really heat up. That July is going to be the time, in my opinion, that things are going to fly. Ethereum's going to push to crazy new heights. It's going to bring all the other coins up with it. And also during this time when Uniswap fees to do simple transactions start to lower, that's when the retail investor is going to be able to get into some of these projects that are only on Uniswap, which is going to drive the market insanely high. Right now, retail investors are priced out of Uniswap because of a $100 buy. It's going to cost like $40 to $50 for a small transaction. It's just not worth it for the little guy. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. We are definitely at the beginning stages of an alt season that is going to take form and take shape over the summer, with DeFi and other projects, of course. But let me know down below, what DeFi projects are you guys invested in right now that you think are going to boom during this next DeFi period? Let me know down in the comments. And then make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the bell notification, check out my Patreon for exclusive content, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Get up to $250 of free Bitcoin when you fund your BlockFi account. There are no lockup periods, so you can release your funds at any time. Earn up to 8.6% APY on USDC, BTC, ETH, Link, and Litecoin. At the peak of the bull run, I'll be cashing out into USDC and earning 8.6% interest, and also buying back in during the bear market. If you want to do the same, be sure to click the link down below in the description or the comments section to set up your BlockFi account.